Hey, Shalom, all praises to YAHAWAH, SHEM, YAHAWASHI, YAHAWAH, Quadash Rakah, which means the Most High in the name of His Son and the Holy Spirit. All right, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and safety to the elect, laboring throughout the four corners of the earth in all truth and sincerity. All right, this is Aratazah. And I was watching this. I decided, sometimes I go through some of these black conscious type videos where they have these debates and things. I take a look at it every now and then. But I started watching this one. As you can see, it's 44 minutes. But I didn't plan on watching the whole thing. I just was a couple minutes in with this guy, Tariq Nasheed and Jesse Lee Peterson. All right, they're having a debate about racism. But in this part, they're talking about white supremacy and how it came about and why is the white man in the position that he's in. And of course, Tariq Nasheed, he's not, he's one of the pro-black, African guys. So he's definitely not going to answer with scriptures. But as you can see, I got some precepts up here, which I'm going to answer. All right, because the Bible has the answers, man. All right, the Bible has the answers to why things are the way they are in the world. All right, why the Negroes are on the bottom, why the Hispanics, Native Americans are on the bottom, and why there is a system of white supremacy set up. All right, so let's just watch a little bit of it, and I'm gonna get some precepts.
Militarily, and that's where we are now.
And you said globally they've done this.
Globally, absolutely.
And so white people are smarter than black people, and have they done this to all other people? Or
yeah, all people. All people. No, all people are
all
dominated.
People of color.
All people who are classified as non-white, they are dominated by the white supremacists.
So how are white people God's chosen people?
No.
Because you say no?
No.
Then why were they able to sit down and make a decision like that? We're going to build a system that control all people of color. We're going to do this and do that, and then the people of color have fallen into that.
Great
so
question.
somebody had to be smart and somebody had to be dumb.
Yep.
Right, which the answers to that is right in the scriptures, man. But let's just see what Tariq responds with.
It seems to me that the people of color are the dumb one, because as you said, it's the white people who are making this happen, right?
I agree 100%.
And why not overcome being dumb rather than trying to stop the smart man from doing what he does?
Because non-white people are too dumb to get smart.
Really?
Yeah.
So
because Neely Fuller, there's a brother named Neely Fuller who said that the white supremacists, and I separate white people and white supremacists. There's three people, as our brother Neely Fuller said, on the planet. You have white, non-white, and white supremacists. The white supremacists are the smartest people on the planet. I 100% agree with that.
Wow. And God made them that way?
No, God didn't make them that way. They just evolved that way because they knew that their numbers were low in the global scheme of the planet. So they had to come up with ways to survive, and they had to come up with codes. So they had.
See, that's actually incorrect. All right. Yes, the Most High did make them that way, man. All right. The Most High. Matter of fact, let's get it. First, let's start with Proverbs, right? Okay. Because people on earth are just robots, man. Everybody's programmed to do what they're supposed to do on the earth, man, whether it's for good or evil. All right. This is Proverbs 20 and 24. It says, man's goings are of the Lord. How can a man then understand his own way? Yeah, so a man's goings are of the Lord, man. All right, Yahawah. All right, so whatever you do, all right, whether you set up a system of white supremacy, the Most High put it in your mind to do that, or put it in the mind of these elites, these devils, to do that. All right, and I'm gonna get the curses, which is going to answer, all right, or address why there is a system of so-called white supremacy, because it's a punishment from the Most High, all right, for His people, which are the Israelites, all right, Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, for breaking His laws, man. Okay, it says what? A man's goings are of the Lord. How can a man then understand his own way? Right. So, Tariq said God didn't make them do it. Nah, He did, man. It's the will of the Most High. All right. Let me see where I'm gonna go next. Matter of fact, let's go to Job 9:24. All right, because I think Tariq would agree that the so-called white man is the wicked, you know, and the rulership of the earth was given to the wicked by who? The Most High. All right, this is Job 9:24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. All right, and that's why he says that white supremacy dominates the earth. But who gave him that dominance? The Most High. All right, who you call God, man. All right, it says the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? Right, which is a rhetorical question, meaning if this man, who we all can agree is the so-called white man, if he's not the wicked, where and who is he, man? All right, because we not damn sure don't have rulership of the earth. All right, us Israelites, Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans. All right, China doesn't rule the world. All right, who's this guy? Kim Jong-un doesn't have rulership of the earth. It's these damn devils, man. The so-called white man, which in the Bible they are known as the Edomites or Edom. Okay, now let me go from there. Let me go to the curses, since I mentioned the curses, man, because this is the reason why white supremacy is set up as a punishment for the Israelites, man. Okay, it's all right. It's not through the so-called white man's own will, or that he was just smart, or they came up with codes, and nah, man. All right, it's the will of YAHAWAH, SHEM, YAHAWASHI. All right, this is Deuteronomy 28, and I'm gonna start at matter of fact, I was gonna start at 44, but I'll start at 43. It says, "The stranger that is within thee shall get up above thee very high." Right, and this is Moses speaking to the Israelites. All right, after he came down from the mountain. All right, this is him telling the Israelites if they were to break God's laws, these are the things that would happen to them. All right, it says, "The stranger that's within thee shall get up above thee very high." All right, who's the stranger? All right, stranger is the other nations, beginning with the so-called white man, which again, like I said, is the Edomites, Esau. You know, and you see that today, man. All right, that's why there's a system of so-called white supremacy set up. All right, because that's a fulfillment of Bible prophecy. It says, reading on, it says, "And thou," meaning the children of Israel, "shall come down very low." All right, and that's why the Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans are in the position that they're in. Okay, because it's a divine curse from the Most High. All right, who you call God, man. All right, it's not just the way things are. It's not because the white man has all this power and he's so smart, and Jacob, all right, or you know, Israel is just dumb like that. Nah, man, it's the Most High set it up like that. All right, reading on, let me read verse 45 also. It says, "Moreover, all these curses shall come upon thee, and shall pursue thee and overtake thee, till thou be destroyed, because thou hearkenest not unto the voice of the Lord thy power, to keep his commandments and his statutes, which he commanded thee." Yeah, so that's the answer, man. That's why there's white supremacy, you know. Not because the white man is stronger or naturally superior. And he's damn sure not the Most High's chosen people. That's for damn sure. All right, but he was chosen to be the wicked, man. All right, and chosen to be that sword, man. Which I got that also, Psalm 17 and 13. It says, "Arise, O Lord, disappoint him, cast him down, deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thy sword." Yeah, and the wicked is the so-called white man, Esau, man. He's a sword. All right, that's the Most High's weapon on the earth, man, to wreak havoc, bring death, destruction, oppression. All right, that's Esau, the so-called white man's role on the earth, man. So really, what you call white supremacy, that's actually a weapon of the Most High, man. Okay, that's part of the Most High's sword. All right, and is using the white man to oppress his people as what? As a punishment, man. All right, let me get another one. This is Ecclesiastes 10 in verse 7. All right. It says, I have seen servants upon horses. Now, who are the natural servants on the earth? The so-called white man and the other nations, man. All right. Pursuing, I believe that's Leviticus. I think it's Leviticus 26 and 44. All right, where it says the heathen that's round about shall be unto you slaves and handmaids. All right, it's in the book of Leviticus. I can't remember the right chapter, but the natural servants, man, are these other nations. And it says what? I've seen servants upon horses, meaning I've seen these servants in a position of power. All right, because the horse, when you sit up on a horse, that represents a position of authority or rulership or power. All right, and it says, reading on, and princes walking as servants upon the earth, meaning what? The princes is who? The Israelites, man, which the word Israel, all right, in the Hebrew is Yasha'Allah, which means he is a prince of God or a prince of the power. And right now, we are walking as servants on the earth, meaning what? We're in a low, subservient position. Okay, you got the so-called white man and the other nations sitting in a position of power over us, man. Okay, but in a very near future, okay, there's going to be a role reversal, man. Okay, and the princes are going to be set back up on a horse, and the servants are going to be on the earth where they belong, man. That's coming very soon. But first, we got to be punished for our wrongdoings, man. Okay. Matter of fact, let me go back to the clip. I don't remember if he said anything else, but let me see.
To codify their actions with each other to dominate the rest of the planet. And people who are non-white, they haven't figured out those codes, and they don't understand that they have to have code make them that way. They just evolved that way because they knew that their numbers were low in the global scheme of the planet. So they had to come up with ways to survive, and they had to come up with codes. So they had to codify their actions with each other to dominate the rest of the planet. And people who are non-white, they haven't figured out those codes, and they don't understand.
Yeah, coding and evolving and all that. Nah, man, this is all based off prophecy, man. You know, let me get I got one more precept up on my tabs here. Let me just get this, just showing you that, man. That the so-called system of white supremacy is going to be destroyed, man. It's going to be Israelite supremacy, okay, really soon, man, the kingdom. Okay, this is Deuteronomy 30 and 7. It says, "And the Lord thy power, or thy God, will put all these curses upon thine enemies," man. You know, and who's the enemies, man? The enemies is the other nations that oppress us, beginning with Esau, man, Edomites, the so-called white man. It says, "And on them that hate thee." And it's evident that these devils hate us, man. All right, the so-called white man. All right, he's been our arch nemesis going back to Jacob and Esau, man. Okay, if you really want to go further, going back to Cain and Abel, man. You know, it's always been a tug of war between us and the so-called white man. It says, let me read that again. It says, "And the Lord thy power will put all these curses upon thine enemies." Yeah, you know, when you read Deuteronomy 28, verse, I believe 15 on down, the curses that's upon us, the Lord going to flip it, all right, and put it on these devils, man. Okay. It says, "We'll put all these curses upon our enemies, and on them that hate thee, which persecuted thee." Yeah, man, he persecuted us, man. All right, going back during the time of slavery. All right, and even up until now, these devils are still persecuting us, man. Okay, and yeah, all these curses is gonna be put upon these so-called white people, man. The kingdom of heaven is gonna be a complete 180, man. All right. Matter of fact, let me get one more scripture. I think it's Lamentations chapter 4. I didn't have it on my list, but let me just read this. I'm gonna close the video. Yeah, Lamentations chapter 4, and I'm gonna start at verse 21. Read on down. It says, "Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom." All right, which, you know, we established, and I made mention that the Edomites today would be your so-called white people. All right, It says, that dwellest in the land of Uz. The cup also shall pass through unto thee. Yeah, and that cup represents what? Hell, man. Tribulation, slavery, captivity, oppression. You know, that cup, man, which we're drinking that cup right now, all right? But it's going to be passing to these Edomites, man. It says, thou shalt be drunken, and shall make thyself naked. It says, the punishment of thine iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion. Right, the daughter of Zion represents the children of Israel, Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans. All right, this is the last captivity that our people are going to be under, right, here in America. This is the last kingdom, man. So our punishment is coming to an end, okay? It says, reading on, it says, he will no more carry thee away into captivity. Right, this is the last captivity of our people, man. All right, it says, he will visit thine iniquity, O daughter of Edom. He will discover thy sins. Right, so now that, like, you know, like it says in the previous verse, that cup, okay, is going to be passing unto you devils, man, the so-called white man. All right, it ain't going to be no more damn white supremacy or system of white supremacy, man. Okay, which really, technically, you know, you so-called white people are not white. All right, that's why we say so-called white, because you're really red, which is how we could pinpoint who the Edomites are, because the word Edom means red. All right, the red people, man. You know, because of your lack of melanin, your blood shows forth through your skin. Therefore, you're red, or you're light pink. Okay, if you want to, you know, say that also, man. All right. So yeah, man, I just wanted to bring out a few scriptures on that. This clip just kind of caught my attention. You know, that's the thing about these black conscious or these pro-black guys or women. They don't know how to link the current situation to the scriptures, man. You know, and they're going off, you know, science and coding and he did that. And nah, man, it's all, answers is all in the Bible, man. Okay, and the truth is going to continue to be pushed out and revealed. All right, and all the lies and BS Esau got out here is going to be exposed, man. All right. So with that, all praises to YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI, YAHAWAH, All right. Until next time, Shalom.